Yes, we are returning to the UK eVisa story because this part is too important to miss. Your visa may be digital now, but your passport, well, it is still physical. And that combination creates a new responsibility. Now think of your UK6 account as your digital immigration identity. Your passport is the physical identity document that is attached to it. If one changes, the other needs to reflect that change. So before you travel, check your passport, check your UK 6th account, check the information matches. Don't wait until the airport day. Because the airport is the worst possible place to discover an administrative mismatch. And remember here, every family member has their own immigration identity. Your child, your spouse, you, each person needs to correct the record. Parents or guardians may manage the account for children, but that does not mean that the entire family should be placed under one shared identity. And because everything is becoming digital, fraudsters are adapting too. The simplest rule is this now. If somebody contacts you unexpectedly asking for money or sensitive banking information to activate your e-visa, don't trust the message simply because it uses official looking language. Go back to the official UK government system yourself. Digital immigration can make travel easy, but only if your digital records are accurate. The future of immigration may be paperless, but responsibility has not disappeared. It has simply moved on to your screens. For millions of South Indians, filter kapi. It isn't simple caffeine. It is morning, it is home, it is family. It is that unmistakable aroma filling the kitchen. And now, the same experience is finding a growing audience in America. That's right. In Atlanta, entrepreneurs of South Indian origin, they are building cafes and pop-ups around the filter coffee. Rani Coffee Roasters opened its cafe in November 2025, and the response has been strong. The traditional hot Madras cafe, it is particularly popular. And then comes the performance. The coffee is poured from a tumbler into the dabara from a height. That familiar pulling motion, right? That froth, that sound, that visual. For somebody from South India, it can feel like home. For somebody trying it for the first time, it can feel completely new. Well, the story does not stop in Atlanta, by the way. There are filter coffee pop-ups, home cafes, new version using oat milk, and even filter coffee-inspired drinks appearing in high-end restaurants too. Well, a New York's Sema, for example, filter coffee has been used in cocktail creation. And that tells us something very fascinating about migration here. Immigration doesn't just take jobs to another country. They take food, they take music, language, traditions, memory, and eventually, those things become part of the culture around them. The filter coffee story is really a story about how Indian culture travels. It begins as something deeply personal. Then a community adopts it, then outsiders try it, and eventually it becomes a trend. So perhaps the biggest sign that South Indian filter coffee has arrived in America is not simply that Indians are drinking it. It is simply that people with no connection to South India, they are lining up to try it. And sometimes that's how culture wins. Not through a campaign, not through a policy, but one cup at a time.